Hi, this is Rena. I've made two automatic writing videos and I received some feedback that people would like to know my backstory and why I'm making them and a little bit about me. So, in this one, my third video, I thought I would just share a little bit about who I am. I'm just a regular lady who is approaching 60. I've been involved in metaphysics since I was in my early 20s, so that would put it at the early 80s. And I have always been intrigued with spirit and what spirit has to say. As a little girl, I was raised very lonely, had no brothers and sisters, didn't have a mother, was raised by my father who worked a lot. And so I was alone. And I had many imaginary friends. I think what that did for me is it allowed me as a child to get in tune with those spiritual beings that are around me, protecting me, loving me, guiding me, and personify them in my childhood, of course, as imaginary friends. And now in my adult years, I've taken those skills and that trust, and I've been able to hone it a bit so that I can hear pretty clearly and communicate pretty clearly with that other part of me, whether it's another entity or whether it's just the higher part of who I am, my oversoul, my higher self, whatever term you want to use, and communicate. And in the past, I've always just communicated for my personal reasons to help myself in whatever situation I'm in, to get clarity, to bring more love and joy and light to my life, more compassion, more forgiveness. And right now, this is being recorded toward the end of May in the year 2020, and anyone who listens to this in the future will know that we are hopefully coming out of this pandemic and the entire world has been shut down and shut in. And so it has required a bit of sacrifice from everyone, and I've taken it as an opportunity to go within. In addition, I have to say that my best friend and I created a website a year ago now called Our Voice, and it can be found at ourvoice.club. And we needed to have a way to express all these things that we're learning, all these things we're feeling, we're exploring, and most of our friends and family reject it. They're, I guess you could look at the matrix and call it being red pilled or being blue pilled. So, in any case, I we created this website, and I decided that as I was getting these downloads with automatic writing, I hadn't really practiced automatic writing too much, but I just decided that I would start sharing them, and I created a YouTube channel. So I'm sharing it now on YouTube, and I'm sharing it inside of our membership platform at ourvoice.club so people can read it and listen to it. And there's a lot more content that we put in there. But it's time. Like, I'm almost 60. It's time to start speaking the truth of what I know inside of me, whether anyone else agrees with it or not. And that's quite the journey. And my business partner, Cynthia, feels the same way. We just have lifetimes of being quiet and being punished for speaking our truth. So we've been very quiet this lifetime, and it's time for me to speak out. So with that, I hope that clears up what this is about. So, with that, I'm going to read to you my automatic writing as of May 21st, 2020, and it definitely has to do with the pandemic. Just another note that I don't really know, like I always do my protection, so I know whatever information comes through is of a high vibration, and I don't know that whether it's going to be sometimes like the last one was a Pleiadians came through. Sometimes it's just a no name. So when I read these, I just say my name, then I'm asking the question or I'm saying something, and then I'm trying to change my voice just a little bit so you can, as you listen along, can follow that it is a two-way conversation. Okay, so with that, here we go. And so it is. I am here. What do you wish to speak about today? Rena. Healing, clarity. I feel like I have a good sense of what's happening in the world. I have clarity. And then I step outside and I see people in fear, people muzzling themselves with their masks, people believing that there really is still a pandemic. And I hear the mayor of Los Angeles is requiring everyone must wear a mask outside. No one can be on dry sand, only wet. This is craziness. It's stupidity. And so many people are lulled to sleep. I'm grateful that I'm being paid to work at home. And then I hear that when we do open our doors or our business, it's possible that we will be required to wear masks inside. The tyrants are just running rampant in our society, and it scares me. Ah, yes, it is difficult times, and much of your population is still very much asleep. You have been trained since you were born to follow authority. Those in power and control know best. Parents know best. Teachers know best. Adults know best. Your job is to listen and regurgitate and get the highest scores possible. Your job is to follow the rules. Bad things happen when you don't. Is it any wonder people are scared to not follow authority? When their mayor or governor gives them direction for, quote, their own good, unquote, and the news reports only what is true, why would they do anything differently? They have your own best interest at heart at all times, do they not? Actually, no, they do not. And they do not report what is true, and they do not care. Your world is being divided into service to self and service to others. You have heard of this happening on an energetic level for many decades now, and here it is, happening in full force on your material plane of existence. Repeat what you were told, not what is true. Follow orders from higher up, even though your heart tells you it's wrong. Serve yourself and those who control you first and foremost. The populace are simply sheep doing your bidding. It doesn't matter whose toes you step on to get to the top as long as you get there. These are the thoughts and attitudes of service to self of your tyrants. And they are not just manipulating behind the scenes anymore. They are showing their true colors right in front of your faces, and they don't care. They are so sure they will defeat and control you all that they simply do not care about your wishes, your desires, your freedom, or your health. And here they are for all to see. And what to do about it, you ask? Stand tall. Think for yourself. Decide what you will take and what you will not. Speak up. Speak your voice. Look inside and make sure you are not a tyrant in any aspect of your life. Clear out any darkness that you see and then clear some more. Let go of limiting beliefs. Let go of fears. Be in service to yourself and others. And yes, being in service to yourself in a healthy way does not mean you are only in service to self in an unhealthy way. Having strong and healthy boundaries is serving yourself, but it is also serving others, showing them that they too can be strong, expecting them to be so, yet gently helping when it is called for, loving every minute of the process. In short, your answer is to love thyself and love others as you love thyself at all times, in every way, through thick and thin, through troubling times and easy times, when you are prospering and when you are down. How to get rid of the tyrants? Love them. So counterintuitive, yet so simple. It's so easy to pour your love into a newborn baby or a cute cuddly puppy, but to love the tyrant, the one who is acting out horrific deeds, that is not the way of duality, good versus bad, evil versus pure. But I say unto you now, and here in the midst of your global lockdown, I say, take the action your guidance encourages you to take to express your rights, and then love. Do not hate. Send loving light to these misguided and demented souls. Transform them from their dark service to self agenda into a loving, compassionate agenda. They will resist. They will fight. They will act like spitting, snarling, trapped animals. But do not falter, I say. Do not falter. This is how to defeat them. This is how to regain the control of your planet. This is how to move your planet into the higher dimensions. This is how to create the golden age of love and light you yearn for. This is your test, my dear ones. If you can love that which is trapping you, that which is threatening to harm your children, that which is enslaving you in front of your very eyes and with the permission of most, if you can truly love that, then you are the true creator of your experience and one of the true creators of the higher vibratory earth that is almost within reach. It is so close that we in the higher realms can see it, smell it, touch it, taste it. We see you living it. These are the final battles of who will control your planet. Freedom, light and love, or darkness, tyranny and enslavement. Empower those on the front lines who are fighting and winning the battle in 3D, and look inside to clear your own sovereign house. And then love all that is. The more light you shine and direct like a laser beam, the faster the battle will be won. You and all who listen or read these words are most powerful. You are the light that shines through penetrating darkness. Shine that light, bright and strong. Love that which you do not understand, for in that love will come the compassion to propel this beautiful planet and her inhabitants into greater and higher vibratory states. The higher the vibration, the more love and light. The more love, the higher the vibration. Nothing can stop this. Nothing. It is already done in the higher realms. Now you and those who are with you must do this in the lower realms, matching the two, stamping it into reality. But forget not to look within, for that is where the real clearing takes place. Clear inside, clear you, then and only then, clear, clean, and love the rest. Rena, thank you. Your words make me feel more powerful. Sometimes when I hear of the rules that are being made to continue this craziness, I feel defeated. I feel powerless. But as hard as it is to think of loving the tyrants, I'd rather just see them disappear. I can see how it really is the ultimate test and needed action if we are to truly take control and move into the higher dimension. Is that where love your enemies as you would love yourself comes in? That is exactly so. Those of the dark cannot exist in the light. Shine love on them, and they will transform and or disappear. They cannot, I repeat, cannot remain in their current state with love shooting at them. Laser beams of love. That's what you shoot. Laser beams of love. And it will be over. The end times are really the beginning times, a beginning of a new standard, a new level of cooperation and existence. Go, my dear. Enjoy your day with joy and love in your heart, no matter what you see outside of your home, no matter what others are choosing to do. Bless them and beam them with pure love so that they may know, if only for a moment, the touch of a walking God. Namaste.